Hello and welcome to Chicagoland for race number 6 in Season 2 of the NASCAR Procore Cup Series. 25 drivers have come to do battle today, and with only 3 races until the playoffs, the battle for those final spots is sure to get crazy. Today's race is sponsored by MDCS Racing Network. He just started Season 1 of the Mountain Dew Cup Series, and he does diecast reviews. Make sure to subscribe to his channel using the link in the description. These last few races are going to be crazy as 19 drivers fight for 7 remaining spots in the playoffs. After today, some drivers will know whether they can make it in on points or whether they might have to win in order to get in. Drivers like Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Ryan Blaney all have not had great seasons, and their chances might come down to these last couple races to whether they can get in and fight for a championship or going home before the playoffs even start. Let's take a look at your ones to watch. First up, we have Ryan Blaney. He'll roll off of P1 today. Then it's Kyle Busch, who came so close to winning at Las Vegas, but was moved out of the way by Bowman on the last lap. Kurt Busch has the most points without a win. He'll try to get that elusive win today to get a chance at his second championship. Then it's Alex Bowman, who won race 5 in Las Vegas. Next is Jimmie Johnson. He has started to fall back these last 2 races and is hoping to rebound this week. As the cars roll off, let's take a look at your starting lineup. Row 1, Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch. Row 2, William Byron and Eric Jones. In row 3, it's Kurt Busch and Joey Logano. Row 4, Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott, best friends. Row 5, Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski. Row 6, Matt DiBenedetto and Alex Bowman. Row 7, Jimmie Johnson and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 8, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr. Row 9, Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick. Row 10, a couple of Fords, Eric Almirola and Ryan Newman. Row 11, Clint Bowyer, John Hunter Nemechek. Row 12, Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace. And rounding out the field is the 17 of Chris Buescher. Here's your point standings coming into today. Austin Dillon and Clint Bowyer just above the cut line. Almirola, Buescher, and Matty D not too far behind. Blaney needs to have a good day. Kevin Harvick also has to do well in order to try and defend his championship. Stages 1 and 2 will be 3 laps each, and the third and final stage will be 4 laps for a 10-lap race. Green flag is out, and we are underway here in Chicagoland. Ryan Blaney gets a good start heading into turn number 1, but Kyle Busch, a really nice run on that outside lane, and he will look to clear Ryan Blaney as they head into 3 and 4, and he will. Now Eric Jones trying to get by Ryan Blaney, and he'll clear for second as Kyle Busch comes by to lead lap number 1. Eric Jones now trying to catch up to Kyle Busch for the lead, and Denny Hamlin takes third, and JGR now 1, 2, and 3. Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones right on the bumper as Kyle Busch begins to pull away. Denny Hamlin now goes to the inside, and he looks like he will complete that pass. And not so fast, though. Eric Jones coming around that outside. He will clear Denny Hamlin. Coming to the end of stage number 1, it's going to be Kyle Busch, and it's not even close. Then it's Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Matt DiBenedetto, William Byron, Jimmie Johnson, and the other people. Now Denny Hamlin going to the inside of Eric Jones, and he will finally take that spot away. Now Truex looking to the inside of Eric Jones. He's got it. Eric Jones side drafting, though, to keep that position. And around goes Jimmie Johnson. He was making his way towards the front, but just taken out on this crash. Kyle Busch has been very dominant today. He wins stage 2. Denny Hamlin comes up second as he just passed Eric Jones. Can he now pass Kyle Busch? And then Eric Jones, Truex, Harvick, DiBenedetto, McDowell, Byron, Elliott, Kurt Busch. Who cares? We're ready to restart here. 3 laps to go. Lap 8 of 10. Green flag is back in the air. Eric Jones makes a big move. 3 wide going into turn number 1. Denny Hamlin backs out, but it's Eric Jones. What a restart as he is clear for the lead as they head down the back. Kyle Busch now right on his back bumper. Here they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Can Eric Jones hang on? Kyle Busch going to the inside. We know Eric Jones has been better on the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it, though. Kyle Busch clear for the lead as they head down the back. And he is beginning to pull away. That car has been so dominant here today. And now Denny Hamlin looks to fight for second again. And we'll never know if Denny Hamlin could have passed Kyle Busch, unless he does it here on 1 lap to go, but he's probably not going to. Kyle Busch is going to absolutely run away with this victory. Coming off of turn number 4, Kyle Busch is going to punch his ticket with a win at Chicagoland. Chase Elliott got second. Wow. Kyle Busch dominates and is able to not choke like the other Kyle and closes out to win at Chicagoland. Jones had an amazing day and was up there contending for the win, but it still isn't enough. He'll probably still need a win to get in. Michael McDowell, a bit of an underrated performance and ends up crossing the line in 8th. However, he is probably still in a must-win situation. Martin Truex Jr., another driver with a great day, and he might actually be able to make it in on points. It all depends on how he does these next 2 races. Here are your finishing results. Chase Elliott ends up 2nd out of nowhere. Matt Benedetto, a much-needed top 5, and Kevin Harvick, another driver that needed a good finish, comes home in 7th. Ryan Blaney did not have the day he wanted, neither did Chastain, and that might put Chastain in a dangerous situation. Eric Almirola also needed a good day, and he will end up in a disappointing 19th. Here are your point standings with just 2 races left. Kyle Busch, after his win today, will take the top spot. Dillon and Boyer still just above the cut line. DeBenedetto cuts his deficit now down to 4. Almirola 17 points back. I know it says 15, but it's 17. Hamlin and up, pretty safe, whereas Jones and below, almost certainly in a must-win situation. Race 7 was supposed to be Pocono, but it looked like a dumpster fire, so I've decided to change it to Daytona, and we will see you for race 7 of 13 at Daytona. Also, one more quick thing. I'll upload a video for All-Star voting here very soon, so be on the lookout for that video coming very shortly.